Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today is one of my favorite days. It's like my favorite video to film because I'm going to be filming my autumn home tour for you. I have spent the last several weeks decorating. It's really been kind of like a slow burn to get it all finished, but I'm finally done decorating everything inside my house for autumn. And I am going to show you all everything that I did. I think I'm just going to probably talk you through everything, and then maybe do a little aesthetic mashup of all the rooms at the end. I'm trying to wait till the lighting gets better before I shoot in here, just because I want the lighting to be really pretty for this home tour. Because it's just my favorite thing and I want it to look as good as it can for you guys. But yeah, I hope you just get some inspo. I used a lot of natural textures and natural florals, things that I foraged and gathered this year. I really didn't buy much. I tried to just kind of use what I already had and use what was around in the yard and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy with it. I think this is probably my favorite fall decor setup that I've done since we've lived in this house, which makes sense because I feel like I get better every year and kind of hone my skills in decorating and what I like and all of that. So all that being said, I think I'm just going to start in the front room and then go to the dining room, the little nook. I'll show you a little bit of the bedroom and bathroom. They're not super decorated. It's really just the main 3 rooms are really decorated. But yeah, we'll get right into it and show you the house. Okay, everyone, the lighting is finally good. It's really pretty right now. So I'm gonna show you the tour of the house for fall. Yeah, I think we'll just get started in here in this main room. I'm really pleased with... Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start in here and I will just give you a nice little tour of, because you've seen the room so many times already, I really just wanna focus in on the fall decorations and actually what I did, how I did it, and kind of giving you up close detail shots of everything. And then I'll also do a few larger panning shots as well. Well, I guess I will just start. I probably should have started with the entryway, actually. I don't know why she's sitting by the door like that. Hi, this is Clove, one of our dogs. Why are you sitting like that? But I will just go ahead and show you. So I didn't really do much here. It's probably the same as you've seen in past times. I just added a chunky sweater and scarf because I feel like that makes it look fall. I also use that sweater. And then a couple bags that I use hanging on there. This is cute, but also functional. But really this is where I went kind of all out this fall. I typically oscillate somewhere in between doing fall decor and Halloween decor, a little bit spooky, a little bit Halloween-y, but mostly just fall decor. But this year I really wanted to make this kind of spooky and fun. So we did this little corner, which I kind of dubbed as the cottage witch corner. I have this vintage pumpkin, which I think is so cute. And I put a little hat on it and a bow. And then I just added some spooky touches that weren't overly spooky. They felt more cutesy cottagey. So I have some little fake crows and some brooms. I've got a cinnamon whisk, a couple cute sweaters. And then on here, I just made this a whole, a little witch's desk type of thing. So lots of ribbon, some gourds, a few of these little plastic mushrooms. This is the painting that I did. You may have seen a video of me making that, but that little painting that I DIY'd, I just kind of set this up to make it look like there was a little recipe potion thing happening. And then a pumpkin. And then I actually also DIY'd, with Eric's help, this witch broom, which was literally just a stick that we found outside. and put a bunch of smaller sticks around it and tied it together with twine. And yeah, this is my little cottage witch area. I think it's so cute. Oh, I'll show you the wreath, and then this little, I got this at the thrift store. Well, I got the acorns and I made a garland out of it. There's a lot of DIY stuff, like a lot of natural textures and materials and things like that. All right, then moving on into the main living area, I always like to do a really big branch kind of centerpiece. This is just dogwood branches from the tree outside, nothing special. I used a little bit of floral foam to get them to stick up the way that I wanted them to, but really nothing too fancy about that. A couple pumpkins. I think we got these from, I want to say like Trader Joe's maybe. And then, sorry, I was brushing my sofa because we're actually getting a new couch. This one has been pretty destroyed by the dogs, even though they're not supposed to get on it. So we're getting a new sofa soon. And for the meantime, I've been putting a blanket over it, which I actually do like the way that it looks, and it makes it look very fall. But yeah, that's why that looks like that. Then on the mantle, I made a garland out of a lot of natural materials plus a few other things. So I've got dried oranges, pine cones. This is sedum from my garden, hydrangeas from my garden. This is like a little pumpkin candle, some like grasses and wheat. I have a few beeswax candles, a little bit of just like other random pieces of foliage here and there. Some cinnamon sticks, some little mushroom guys. I put a big brown ribbon around the clock with some cinnamon sticks on top, so it all smells really good because it's got that dried floral, really yummy smell. And I just think it turned out so cute. It's very simple, but it's very cute and very fall, I think. And another thing I meant to say was that this actually isn't like glued together or anything. I just kind of set it all next to each other, on top of each other, like wove things in and out. So it's super easy to do yourself. Like you could definitely easily do this as well. The only other thing is, so you saw the couch. I have a couple tartan blankets out because they're just like so fall to me. So I've got a couple of those decorating everywhere. And then I think the next big thing is this mirror, which you will have seen that I did a version of this last year. And honestly, it's pretty similar, just maybe even a little more kind of like zhuzhed up. A lot of dried hydrangeas, this like dried vine stuff, a little bit of string lights and some ribbon. And same thing, I just kind of stuck it all together, and honestly, it kind of keeps falling apart, but that's okay. I also handmade this garland, which is a mixture of cinnamon sticks, dried apples, and dried oranges and pine cones, and it all goes together really well. Last couple things in this room, another pine cone garland. I just got mini pine cones and hot glued them onto a string. So very easy and not fancy at all. Plaid throws on both of my chairs here. And then this little apple garland, which was just thrifted apple ornaments that I also hung on a string, and I just think it's so cute. Like, this is probably my favorite, probably my favorite little garland. I wish there was like another one right there. I feel like there's an awkward spot, but you know what? Whatever. It still looks super cute. Okay, I'm trying to hurry before I lose all of the good light, which I honestly have already lost some of it, but we're gonna push forward anyways. So this is the dining room. And if you haven't seen the dining room since my last home tour, you'll notice it looks different because we wallpapered in here, which I'm just obsessed with the wallpaper that we chose. It's so beautiful. It's this red and white kind of floral pattern. And there's really not a ton going on in here. It's a lot of natural florals and patterns and textures that I kind of use to bring out the fall vibes. I love this quilted fabric. There's like a piece of string here. This feels kind of autumnal to me, as well as the plaid. And I love the matching plaid, or they're not matching, but I love the plaids. I think they go together really well. And then besides that, on the table, I just have this antique urn with dried hydrangeas and some twigs, and then a little bit of velvet ribbon tied around. Really simple, but it really looks autumnal and classy. And then over here I have not much, also just this little tureen full of gourds and my turkey platter, which I will hopefully be using on Thanksgiving. So all of that is very simple. The only other few things that I have in this room are this lovely wreath that I made myself, and then this other dried like arrangement, which is really just a bunch of dried leaves. And I probably should replace it because it's starting to look a little crusty. Not quite. Okay, last place I'm going to show you, and unfortunately we lost our beautiful light, but that's okay. Last place is our little breakfast nook, and I love to decorate the space in all the different seasons. Right now it's decorated really naturally, sparingly, not a ton going on. I just have these pears, which like are just groceries, but they also make beautiful fall decor because they're just so many great colors. And then some squash from our garden, which also makes great fall decor. So really just a lot of natural stuff. Like I said, I switched out the ribbon on the hat for something that looks very fall color scheme. And then I DIY'd another cinnamon stick garland. And that's really it for in here, except for another cinnamon whisk hanging right here because I honestly just love the smell of them. And then what is probably my most favorite garland that I DIY'd, and this is an acorn garland. And I hot glued acorns to a string and made this garland, and I literally think that it looks so cute. It's like my favorite thing that I DIY'd. I also have my little pumpkin pie plate up there if you can see it as well. It's till tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's truly one of my favorite videos to film, and I know that you all really enjoy it as well. I hope it gives you inspiration for your own house when you're decorating this year. If you liked this content and you want to see more content like this, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at It's Margot Roth, where I post a lot more frequently and just like a lot of day-to-day design updates and inspiration and things like that. But yeah, I'm so excited for this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. I'm really hoping to post more on YouTube in the fall and winter. So lots to look forward to. I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.